Let's see, one of two. But that doesn't mean I can't give a warm and Wildcat welcome to those joining us on today's live post. Happy Monday. You are tuned in live to the Wildcat Sanctuary. That is rescued lionesses, rescued lion sisters even, Aurora and Alana. You can probably take the words out right of my mouth here. Living a day of Wild at Heart. Yet another day of Wild at Heart, courtesy of your support. So happy to have you all on this live today. As the girls had a few pieces of frozen enrichment placed for them, as well as their toys rearranged and some added scent. So I'm looking forward to these girls kind of painting their free roaming habitat red. So while they settle in and check out and figure out their enrichment, let's say hi to the folks. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce Olivia. Olivia.
Hi everyone.
And also welcome Carrie Miller, saying hello to myself and the lovely lions. I see one of the sisters finding some ice on top of their tall platform. I just love how tall that platform is. Many of the tiger and lion platforms really are far-reaching in their height, but this one in particular, Olivia, those girls can get up on a certain angle, and I'm not even able to see them in photos or on a live post.
And that's some fun ice too, Judson. That's one of our spherical ice cubes. So
it is a spherical ice cube.
Shape of a sphere-ish. It was made with a balloon, and then obviously the actual balloon pieces taken off the ice that formed. But it looks like we might get a little bit of a show here with that fun ice.
Well, in the sphere, it means that it's gonna act like a ball, and we'll be able to be knocked around, and so certainly some fun happening. Obviously, more hellos to get to. Tanya Toner saying shared this post. Thank you, Tana. Hinyata saying hello to Olivia as well.
Hello.
Let's see who else is here. Sue Button saying hi, everyone. Hey, Sue. I see. One of the sisters, looks like Aurora, maybe checking in on what lead intern Timo's up to, all that photographing from across the way. Sue Button saying hi to Olivia. A lot of hellos to Olivia. Paula Wiley saying hi to myself and Olivia.
Well, everyone, hold on, Judson. Because...
Howdy, says Jeremy to the cats in the Wildcat Sanctuary family.
Judson, don't be sheepish. It's Judson's birthday.
Sue Button, Robin Lyons, so many other comments to get to.
Birthday.
Well, maybe you know what, Olivia, it is. And I'm excited to be here and celebrating it with the folks who do so much for the cats that we all collectively love so much. And it is. So happy birthday to myself. It is a beautiful day. I got to have kind of a slower morning this morning, and I got to renew the tabs on my vehicle. So a great start to my birthday.
Happy
birthday. You got to do your adult stuff when you're an adult, Olivia.
Absolutely.
So, but hey, look at all that. A lot of birthday commotion making its way through the comments here. Thank you, everyone. And I'm looking at one line, Olivia. Where's the other sister?
It looks like Alana is up front right here, keeping an eye on our media.
I was going to say, making sure that Timo is getting the best type of content gathering that he can get, and she does that by keeping a very close eye on him. As you'd think that maybe it would be posing and wanting to strut her stuff, but Alana likes to keep a watchful eye, and we appreciate that.
What do you think, Alana? Did you play a little bit?
Susan M saying happy birthday to myself. Thank you, Susan. It's exciting to think with my birthday in July, that also means that someone else has a birthday in July that we typically celebrate, so we can also look forward to that.
A good birthday month here at the Wildcat Sanctuary.
Alana really is dialed in on the camera people here behind us. She doesn't really care about the live posters here. Patricia A, another happy birthday. Thank you, Patricia. Carrie Miller. Nancy Duran saying hello and a happy birthday. Olivia, more so what happened is Olivia, and I appreciate that because you should always, make me aware of when any of these cats are moving so we can maintain our safe distance. But typically when I see a big cat move, I also don't feel something on my my side. And that was Olivia, so thank you. I appreciate
she was right
that.
in our peripheral vision, and I saw a movement. My immediate reaction was to touch you, push you out of the way.
And we were keeping our safe distance, so
yes.
I appreciate that. And Miss Alana, the consummate predator, and rightfully so, as a lion, we wouldn't expect anything less. It's certainly a jolt there. Oh, Marcy Sanborn. Well, if I'm catching your drift, saying July birthday people are perfectly possum, if I do say so myself. And Marcy, if you are at all a July birthday or anywhere close to it, you are grouped into that category.
I think Marcy did recently have a birthday.
That's right, actually.
Yes.
We did mention that on a live post. So 100% Marcy, us July birthdays, we are just, we're children of summer. And what's better than that?
Wow, so poetic. I love that.
And of course, Tanya saying, thank you for spending time with us on your birthday. Well, of course. I say it. I certainly probably don't say enough how much of a privilege it is to work here and be able to kind of be a steward of the Wildcat Sanctuary and tell the stories of these cats, tell how your support is making their lives possible. And maybe it sounds cliche, maybe it sounds kind of hokey pokey, but I'm glad I can be here on my birthday. It really is something that I can't really think of many other options of what I'd rather be doing. Maybe a little fishing, Alana. But nonetheless, Tanya, thank you for that comment.
Alana.
Well, it's okay, pretty girl. And if we're making you uncomfortable, we can keep the party moving. I think she sees maybe Joe and Tim. Oh, yeah, it's okay. We can keep moving. And maybe her sisters are also looking at Elise over here as well. But
Aurora's keeping a very close eye on that spherical icicle there.
Exactly.
And so Alana's keeping a close eye on us. They're doing a good job.
With Miss Aurora over here. Sorry about that, Miss Alana. She says, you can keep moving, Mr. Paparazzi, you know. I wonder if she's looking... or maybe it was just her eyeing up this ball and how she's truly has some words to share with that ball as opposed to me. I hear Elise going, you're sassy today.
She is a little sassy today. And she just got her meal, and she's a little sassy during her meal, too. So maybe it's just one of those days.
And sass, quote unquote, that's something. Or if I'm here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So be it, miss. Just looking at a few more comments here. Faith Warner wishing me a happy, blessed birthday, and spending it with the Light Lion sisters is wonderful. I agree with that, Faith. I'm kind of laughing at Aurora up on her platform. She's kind of doing a combination of licking her frozen enrichment, as well as kind of looking over at Sophie on her platform, looking down at the people here. So everybody's kind of got their cats, have their cat hands full here, rather. Sharon Barrymore. Oh, happy birthday, Judson, in all caps. Thank you for that, Sharon.
Very nice.
There's a crazy amount of birthday love in the comments here. It's just so awesome. Maria Stahl with a happy birthday. Rosie P. saying hi to myself and Olivia. Of course, the auction ended last Friday, our summer auction that surely many of you were able to participate in, and surely are also looking forward with much anticipation to receive some of those items that you rightfully claimed. Gina really has, Gina and Lynette, our donor services associates, they really have it ironed out so well.
Very, very good system.
And Olivia, I can imagine some of those auction items showing up to homes as soon as probably tomorrow through the end of the week.
I would say, yep, they got everything shipped out, so very efficient. So you can look forward to those items for sure within the week.
I just heard a crack because that little ice ball that we made, of course, it didn't get to freeze all the way through, kind of partially through. So it
Putting
looks
her face in it.
Yeah, so it looks like Aurora kind of learned, it's kind of like one of those, what were the eggs that the Kinder egg.
Kinder egg.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lion Kinder egg, if you will.
And she does have an ice disc behind her too, so I'm kind of waiting for her to discover that as well. Hi, Sassy.
And we are gonna keep the party moving,
because I think that's a good idea.
Because Miss Alana, she says, this is a beautiful summer day, and it would be even more beautiful if I could enjoy it in some privacy.
Well, we'll listen, Alana.
And I saw, and Miss Pandora was out too just before we started the live post, so we'll just kind of jump across the bridge and see what she's up to.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice. Well, I turn around and I immediately see a tiger belly over here. All right, I'm breaking. I was gonna say I'm breaking through. Yeah, big step. All right, perfect.
We have bridges, It's more fun that way.
I like taking this shortcut, Pandora.
Hi, pretty girl.
Hi, pretty lady. I saw some rolling happening back there.
She's giving us some silent moos, too.
Maria P., what a great comment there. What a great way to spend your day with some beautiful ladies. Olivia, Aurora, and Alana.
That's
so
sweet.
Complimentary. And I think I just heard a groan from Pandora, feeling a little upset that she wasn't included in that categorization.
Pandora, you're a pretty lady, too.
Kenyatta getting excited about your Nunda pug mark.
Ooh, yay, Kenyatta. That's
what an awesome sanctuary keepsake. Look at Pandora. I'm just going to scoot over. She's doing nothing more than posting up and is just waiting for some white tiger love from her neighbors Simon and Jeremy. Tamerlee Day checking in saying, nice and sunny there, not so much in the Twin Cities. It was really kind of gloomy when I left to work today, looking south, but turning north up to Sandstone, it really was kind of a whole different ball game. But for the most part, we have no rain in the forecast and a nice light breeze, and it only looks like it's going to cap out at about 80 degrees, so not too hot either.
Cooler of a day. And honestly, Judson, the sun kind of came out right as we started our live post, because there was pretty significant cloud cover before that, so it was meant to be.
Well, maybe I know it's my birthday, and for some reason I've just kind of tricked myself into thinking that it's been sunny the whole day. So.
Yeah, exactly. Happy day. Happy birthday.
Exactly. Looking at a few more comments. Mr. Jeremy hanging out in his tall grass under his zigzag platform. Kind of cool just thinking about when we have a good design, we like reusing it. We would have done a live post last Thursday, if I'm not... No, I think it was Wednesday with Elizabeth and Noah. And there's Jeremy.
It was Wednesday.
Going to say hi to Pandora. And we got to see Elizabeth hanging out probably under one of her favorite hangout spots. As a matter of fact, I'm even sure intern Joe can testify. He just finished making a dual Wild at Heart video for Noah and Elizabeth that will be published soon. But anyways, hanging out under her zigzag platform. And Pandora, as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Those zigzorn platforms are really awesome because cats can not only hang out under it for shade, they have kind of the 2x4s going, or 2x4 looking pieces of wood. I'm not too much of a carpenter, Olivia. Going across, and then they can get shade that way and lay on top of it for sun. Different parallels, Miss Pandora.
We did get one chuff, Judson, and a couple moos. I like to hear it, Pandora.
A chuff and a moo. I don't mind that.
I don't either.
You know what, Olivia, and I think a kind of a great way to end the live post. I'm becoming a senior statesman, as they say, as I age here, and there's a fellow senior states Catwoman across the way, Shadow,
goodness.
And I feel like Shadow and I kind of as we're both aging here, I can identify with a lot of things with Miss Shadow. So So maybe we'll go and we'll take a right-hand turn and see what that special gal's up to.
Well, I have to say that I think she's aging more gracefully than you.
Oh. That's
Gotta keep you humble. Okay?
Yeah, that's something I'm willing to accept. I funny enough, I kind of just started getting gray hairs when I was 18 years old. They just started popping up, and so you catch me in the right light, and I look looking pretty salt and pepper, a little George Clooney-esque, even, if you will, Olivia.
And how old are you today, Judson?
I turned a ripe 32 years old.
All right, 32.
So I'm anticipating my AARP card being in the mail when I get home. And
well on your way to George Clooney. Sure.
Yes, I embrace the salt and pepper though.
Okay.
All right, we made it over here, and I am hoping for a lovely gal, but if she has other plans to do otherwise, and that's totally fine, but I see
she's ready.
Her just so marvelously blending into Shadow's little leopard habitat over here.
She too has some gray hair.
Hey! Whoa!
Oh, that was... Hey, girl.
Well, thank you, Shadow.
That was a happy birthday.
I don't think I've ever heard such leopard vocalizations from you like this. I know that you tend to kind of grumble and groat like that, but usually when there's food in the equation. But we are just so privileged to have that type of hello from such a fancy girl like you, Shadow.
That was sweet, Shadow.
And look how pretty you look in your space here.
Oh, she says yes. I know.
And a big yawn.
You look beautiful, Shadow.
Certainly worth interjecting on myself and welcoming those to our live post. If you're just joining us, I see rescued leopard Shadow enjoying this Monday, living wild at heart. Really is a marvelous day here. Hasn't touched the 80-degree mark, but it's just going to get to 80. We have really kind of a heavy breeze in the best way possible, and cats like Shadow, she's hanging out in the shade, and it's really a marvelous temperature. So hey, Shadow, you're exactly the cat that I wanted to come and visit before we conclude this live post. And we were started off the live with Aurora and Alana playing around with some enrichment. Kind of kept shuffling around, and then got to see Pandora, a little bit of Jeremy. I don't think, Olivia, I got to see Simon.
No, Simon. No.
I think maybe I see a white tiger poking a head out of a bedroom. Maybe that's Simon over there. But we still got some time to catch up on some comments here. Lori Heath, I did see that a moment ago as I was speaking. Did I miss the sushi live? We did do a sushi live last Friday, and I highly suggest it. I'm still kind of laughing at myself. I could hardly keep up with her. Maybe to my fault, we had some puzzle feeders in Sushi's habitats in kind of two different locations, and I was keeping up with Sushi as she was gleefully flying back and forth between the two puzzle feeders. So lots of Sushi action, and I was certainly doing my best to keep up with that little gal in that big free-roaming habitat. Lots of comments that are making me chuckle. And Shadow looking regal as ever. And how old is Shadow, Olivia, as we're kind of talking about ages and birthdays?
She is 23 going on 24. Shadow is older than me.
I know, that's...
which is pretty crazy.
Exactly, and I think it's, great that Shadow is obviously able to live a life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Obviously, we want all cats to live wild, happy, and free. But certainly, I'm never going to miss an opportunity to plug the type of expert care that our rescues receive here, and how a cat like Shadow is afforded a life comfortably at the age of 23 years old, and how we are so thankful for the support that we give to make sure a cat like Shadow can live happily and comfortably.
Absolutely, and it really is incredible, Judson, because leopards don't usually live this long, even in captivity. They're averaging about 15 to 16 years in the wild, and then right around 20 if you're lucky in captivity. So Shadow really is a phenomenal and special girl, and it's such a privilege to be able to care for her.
Exactly. And she says, up and away I go. For a little potty break there, Miss Shadow. I apologize. I should give you a little privacy. But I can only imagine maybe after this potty break, Shadow's going to do a little pit stop and say hello. And then with that, I think we'll be able to conclude our live post for the day.
I think so.
But it is the beginning of the week, everyone. Another wonderful week of living wild at heart. I can't think much of kind of what's happening, Olivia. A little quiet time, which is always good. Looking forward to those who participated in the summer auction to receive their items. And Gina mentioned it, and I love seeing it. I know Olivia does too, and everyone is. If you're able to post some of those items to the group page and show us and really kind of strut your stuff on the cool TWS keepsake that you were able to nab from the latest auction.
Yeah, but I think this week it'll be a nice week full of summer fun, and that works for me. I'm excited.
Oh, Miss Shadow. It does, it does. Well, cool, everyone. I'm just so happy. I'm happy that I get to be here with all you folks. I'm happy that the cats have what they have because of you folks and your support. And thanks for making this live post a wonderful part of a wonderful birthday, everyone. So cool. With that, have a great, great, great rest of your Monday today. Have a great rest of Judson's birthday.
I was about to say, happy birthday.
And from Shadow, from Olivia, and myself, we will see you back here at the Wildcat Sanctuary tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.